Hey everyone, Theo here. Today I'm reviewing the Kuxiu X27 Pro magnetic stand that's made for the iPad Pro 11 and 12.9 inch. So I have reviewed many magnetic stands before on this YouTube channel. The main selling point for this one is it can also be used to charge phones. And the company has also sent over this tablet case, which I will also talk about in this video. So these are actually review samples from the company. The price of the magnetic stand is US $99 on Amazon USA and on Kuxiu's website, and the tablet case is US $49. The magnetic stand can work without the tablet stand, so this is not necessary. This is just to provide additional protection for the iPad Pro, and according to the company, this is compatible with the original Apple Magic Keyboard, which I do not have. Anyway, I'll talk more about this later. Let me give you the bottom line for this magnetic stand. It has pros and cons. So this design looks beautiful and the build quality is solid, and this product definitely has the premium feel. The pricing is quite competitive compared to magnetic stands from other brands. This stand does not use a hinge, it actually uses a ball head, so this can be rotated to any angle. The ball head is versatile because it allows you to adjust the tablet to any angle. But the downside is if you want to remove the tablet, you will have to hold this part to pull off the tablet. Because if you don't do so, if you just hold the base to pull off the iPad, you can see that this will not come off because the magnets are quite strong. So you will have to do this to remove the iPad. The wireless T charging speed is 15 watts, but for iPhones, you can only get up to 7.5 watts. And for wireless earbuds, you can get 5 watts. If you are using a phone from some other brand, you can get up to 10 to 15 watts charging speed. So that's the only downside to this design. The magnetic stand actually comes disassembled, and the assembly is pretty straightforward. So in the box, you're going to get the magnetic plate, the stand, the base, 2 Allen keys, 3 screws, some information on maintenance, and this 1.2 meter long USB-A to USB-C cable. The base comes with this huge piece of silicone padding on the bottom, and this provides very good grip on the table. And that's the USB-C port for the wireless T charging pad here in front, and the metal for this part and also for the other parts is aluminum, and this has very good finishing. The edges are beveled, corners are rounded off, and it has this nice matte textured feel to it. To install the stand to the base, you have to make sure the logo is in front because there is a groove here for the screw of the ball head. So make sure the logo is in front and turn this around to install the screws. Once installed, this is going to be tight with no movement at all. So now if you want to, you can attach the USB-C cable like this and make sure it goes all the way in. And if it's difficult to push this in, you may have to use the Allen key to push this to help you out. Yep. And this cable will bend like this, come out at the back. To install the magnetic plate, you have to loosen this first so that this can actually go on top of the stand. Okay, so once it doesn't move, you can tighten this. Installation is quick and easy. As for the Allen keys, I'll probably use some tape to tape it to the back of the stand. The positions of the magnets on the 12.9 inch and 11 inch iPad Pros are different, so don't get the wrong size for the magnetic stand because this stand or this magnetic plate is not interchangeable with the 11 and 12.9 inch. It only works for one size. The magnets are quite strong, so you don't have to worry about the iPad falling off the magnetic stand, or even if you accidentally hit this. So this stand can deploy your iPad in landscape as well as in portrait orientation, and you can tilt the tablet to whichever angle you prefer. prefer, but you will have to hold down the base, otherwise this thing is going to move like this. According to their maintenance guide, you can adjust this ball head 10,000 times before it starts to get loose. The ball head is versatile because you can adjust the tablet to many angles. However, to remove the tablet from the stand, you will have to hold the base and pull the tablet forward. And this is not as easy compared to removing the tablet from other magnetic stands, because as the tablet is on the ball head, this thing will move. So sometimes I like to just hold it back to pull this off more easily. The magnetic stand is a straightforward product. It looks good, it works well. Let's talk about this tablet case, which is US $49. So this will provide some protection for your iPad. And this is said to work with the iPad Pros from 2018 to 2022. And that includes the slightly thicker M2 iPad Pro 12.9 inch. Now this iPad I'm using is from 2018, so this is the thinner one. But the case should fit or is compatible with even the thicker M2 iPad Pro 12.9 inch. So let's just install this by pushing this into the case. Now this is a hard case and it's quite slim, so I don't think this will provide any drop protection when you drop it on the ground, so be careful. So this will protect the iPad on the back and also on the four sides, and the fitting is really good. The case will hold on to the metal frame and it doesn't go on top of the glass, so this will not interfere with any screen protector that you may have on the glass. For a hard plastic case at US $49, I do find this to be quite pricey. So this will support the original Apple Magic Keyboard because that's the pass-through connector for the keyboard. My iPad Pro is the 2018 model, so it has this small camera, but this cutout is for the squarish camera module, and this is matte textured. This supports Apple Pencil charging, but the magnets are not as strong compared to attaching the Apple Pencil without the case. The buttons work well, and there are cutouts for the speakers and the mics. Now, if you are someone who removes your case quite often, just know that this case is quite difficult to remove because it's tight. So here I have this third-party keyboard case, and this is not compatible with the tablet case. By the way, the tablet case is magnetic, so you can attach this to the keyboard case, to the magnetic stand, and also to those magnetic slim cases. So this keyboard case is not compatible with the tablet case because this is slightly thicker than what this keyboard case allows. But according to the company, it should work with the original Apple Magic Keyboard. Anyway, you don't need the case to work with the keyboard case. So this is just to provide that additional protection for the size of the iPad. So if your slim case is thick enough, you can actually use it together with the tablet case, but unfortunately my slim case is not thick enough. Should you buy this tablet case? If you don't want to, you don't have to, because this is totally optional, which is the nice thing about this design, because you don't have to use the tablet case with the magnetic stand. Now I have actually reviewed another iPad magnetic stand that requires you to purchase the case because that stand doesn't work without the case. But here you can use this stand without the case, which is nice. Now one thing I noticed is when you have the iPad installed with the case, the magnets become exceptionally strong to the point that it is quite difficult to pull this off. Yep. So if I pull this off from the front, it's very difficult. I really have to hold it back to pull this off. Alright, to conclude, this is a good looking stand with solid build quality and it provides wireless charging for wireless mobile devices. Unfortunately, it doesn't provide wireless charging or charging to the iPad, so you will have to connect another cable out to a power source to charge the tablet. As to whether this is worth your money, well, you can decide based on the findings that I have presented. And if you're interested to get this iPad magnetic stand, the Kuxiu X27 Pro, you can visit the links that I have for you in the video description below. I hope this review is useful. See you guys again. Bye.